I mean, coming from Liverpool, I've kind of grown up with Irish politics all my life, and I've always been fascinated, and indeed as General Secretary I've challenged Jimmy and the Irish executive to stimulate debates in the Republic. We disaffiliated from the Irish Labour Party because of them linking with right-wing Fine Gael and the Cuts, etc., etc. But there is a void there now, and interestingly, I was just having a discussion with some of our shop stewards from Bombardier about where that's taking us, what will fill that void, and you in Ireland need to have that debate. In the north, of course, I've always felt that we've had a situation for many years where Protestant and Catholic workers used to work together. Often a predominant Protestant workforce will elect Catholic shop stewards and vice versa. But then people go back into separate communities and come election time are asked to vote for separate parties. And I've always felt, especially since the Good Friday Agreement, that perhaps an opportunity existed for a new party of Labour that would bring all workers together. And again, Jimmy, to his great credit and to your great credit, have been debating those things. Because there was always this issue that to acknowledge the Labour Party, the British Labour Party operating in Northern Ireland, would create tensions, especially amongst the nationalist and Catholic community. I'm told on that, and I'm excited by this prospect, that things have changed. And Liam was explaining to me only this morning that, since the Good Friday Agreement, lots of those tensions have been eased. And my understanding, and Jimmy can correct me if I'm wrong, is that the Irish executive have now said that they're comfortable about candidates running under the banner of the Labour Party. Now, if that is the position of the Irish executive, that is my position as well. I will always support what you determine for yourselves when you're the ones living in these difficult circumstances, hopefully that have got better, and hopefully any kind of sectarianism has started to wane. I'm conscious that it still exists, but if it's getting better, then that's music to my ears. And you're the ones that need to determine amongst yourselves on how best to take that forward. And when the Irish executive makes that decision, after a proper debate, and all after people having a proper vote and all the rest of it on it, then that will get my full support. And I look to the time when all workers are together, because workers are workers are workers. Doesn't matter what colour you are, where you come from, or what religion you have. I come from a city that used to be divided between orange and green in Liverpool. When I was a kid growing up, that has vanished now. Still exists in Glasgow, another city that I'm very close to, but it is beginning to wane. And if that manages to move on in Northern Ireland, and that can only be good for working people, because workers people, whatever religion they've got, and whether they've got no religion at all, have still got the same problem of bad housing, not proper education, not proper funding for our local authorities and National Health Service, and not enough investment in factories with decent jobs. I always remember Jimmy Kelly saying, the peace line that we want here in Northern Ireland, there's a peace line full of factories paying decent pay for working people. So good luck on how that develops.